Assalamu students, welcome back. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a paper October 2020 and 51 variant. So paper is a statistics and probability. So question number one. Two ordinary fair dice, one red and one blue, are thrown. And whenever two fair dice come, okay, best technique, we make this kind of result. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So let's say this is a red and this is a blue, and 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. And what is saying here, event A is what score on the red dice is divisible by 3. Okay, so and even B is a sum of the two scores. So actually we have to do two things together, students. Okay, one is divisible by 3, and another option we have to go for sum. So we have two ways. One, we have to make a diagram separate, or second is a with the same. So for example, what is the technique here? So I just take like that, divisible by 3, the numerator I take divisible by 3, and denominator I take sum. For example, I just go for it, like if I have two numbers on it, so I get a okay, upper number is this divisible by 3? Not at all. Okay, and this number is not divisible by 3. And so what to write here? Okay, and first number, we can actually we can go for total better. Okay, if I go for up and down is maybe confusing, so better is go for total only. So 1 plus 1 2 2. Okay, 1 plus 2 3, 1 and 3 add, you got a 4, then 5 6 and 7. Okay, I can discuss even that point, even not wrong. Even 2 plus 1 give you 3, 2 and 2 add, you got a 4, then 5 6 7 8. 3 plus 1 4, then 5 6 7 8 9. 4 and 1 add, we got a 5 6 7 8 9 10. 6 7 8 9 10 11. 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. So some of the two scores we have. Okay, so I hope so you got a point. Mm, Now first of all I will label, we have two options, probability of because those answers, the sum is at least 9. So at least 9, if I make it at least 9 and more, 9 and more. So these values are 9 and more. You can see, so these sums are 9 and more according to situation. Okay, and it means if I ask you, okay, but he said it's common part. Common part means together. Okay, so among these, although we said divisible by 3, so this and a red die is divisible by 3. So red die, so this number is divisible by 3. This is not, but 6 is. So two numbers are divisible by 3, 3 and 6. Okay, so it means this all options divisible by 3. Like example I gave you, that if I roll, I got 3 on the red ball and 1 red dice and 1 on the blue dice. So this score 4 is a one number is divisible by 3. How to get this 5, students? 3 from the red die and 2 from the blue die. So it is a very clear dice. Okay, it means again, so there's a full column, this full column. Okay, I make a green color. This all options are, and even this all options are divisible by 3. So all these options. Okay, so now he talk about No, the together. Like bigger than at least score, total score is at least 9 and divisible by 3. Okay. Like a red color die must be at least. So I think this 12 is coming in this range. Okay. 12 and we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5 as well. So 5 numbers which satisfying the result. Okay, I put circles around it. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, A intersection B is equals to 5 over 36. The 36 because 6 time to 6, 36 total results. So I believe this part is very clear. Now he's saying determine whether the event A and B are independent or not. What is the formula we have, students? Probability of A times the probability of B. If this answer is equal to probability of A intersection B, so it means we can say that they are independent. Luckily, this value I have already. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So okay. What is missing here? I have to find both separate. What is A even, students? So divisible by 3. Okay, those numbers in red die divisible by 3. How many numbers are those? If you count, those numbers are very clear. We can say that 12 results are such. How come? Okay, let's try to count it. So look at it. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 results are such which are probability of A is 12 out of 36. And now let's talk about what is the B event. At least score is 9 and above. So at least score 9 and above. And you see that this blue triangle I made already. So how many results are there in blue triangle? Let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So all in a blue rectangle, which you made before, which I made before. So 10 out of 36. So I think it is a very clear now. If I just type in calculator, so this is left hand side becoming 5 over 54. Okay, whereas right hand side is 5 over 36, and they are not equal. So we can say that hence event A and B are not event A and B are not independent, are not independent. So this question is clear, and let's go for next. Question number 2, we have, students, the probability the student at a large music college plays in the band 0.6. Okay, and for a student who plays in the band, the probability that she also sing in a choir is 0.3. Okay, it means plays in the band, okay, and sings in the choir, right? For a student, those don't play in the band, and the probability that she sings in a choir is X. So it means 2 options we have, students. One, you participating in a band, okay, and plays in a band and does not play a band. So 2 options are there: band or not band, because we can see clearly here. So where's one option is here, we clearly mentioned in band and does not play in the band. So 2 options are there. And in case of band, choir or does not. Okay, in a choir or not. All right. So in a band, so it is a 0.6 coming here in a band, and not in a band, naturally 1 minus 0.6, right, students? So 1 minus 0.6 giving us 0.4. So probability of not band. So 0.4 coming here. In case for student this in band and the things in a choir, 0.3. So 0.3 comes in the upper part, and you know it very well. 1 minus that 0.7, I get it. Okay, well, next line says what? Probability that random chosen student from the choir. So college does not sing the, okay, 1 minute before I missed one line. does not play in a band. So we talk about the lower branch. The probability that she sings in a choir is X. So it means this and this. So here X comes. And you know, student, if one branch is given X, second is a 1 minus X. And now he's saying what the line number next. The probability that random chosen students from the college does not sing in a choir. So this is a choir and this is a choir. So no, not choir and not choir. So it means I will take this branch and I will take this branch. So let's try to solve it. 0.6 times to 0.7 and plus 0.4 times 2 is 1 minus x equals to 0.56 given by him. This is becoming 0.42 and this is 0.4 and minus 0.4x and 0.58 and 0.4x goes on the right hand side, 0.4x and 0.47. This is becoming 87 and minus 0.58. And then I will divide it, and from 87 subtract 58. So we're getting 2 and then wait a minute. So 0.87 minus 0.58, 0.29 actually, 0.29 and divided by 0.4. So an answer is coming. Let me recheck once again. 0.42. Yeah, this is mistake. I have done 47 by mistake. 42, 6 sevens are 42. Okay. And 1 minute, please. This is a 42, then it means it's a change. Okay, now 0.42 plus 0.4 minus 0.58. I get 0.24, and this will divide under it, and 6 fours are 24 and decimal. So 0.6 is answer. And he was asking, find out the X value. Done. 2 students from the college are chosen random. Okay, find the probability both students play in a band and both sing in the choir. Band and a choir. Okay, so this actually full diagram is made for one student to make sure. So this branch, if I get it, answer is for one student. 0.6 into 0.3 is for one student. So this one student, so first student is this one, and second student to multiply 0.6 into 0.3. This is for second student. Or you can say that 0.6 into 0.3 to power 2. And let me type in a calculator. So answer is coming finally 0.818 to power 2. You can stop even here or give answer in 0.0324. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. I hope so the concept is very clear. Okay, so let's go for next question. Question number 3, we have students. K is competing as throwing event. The throw is counted as a success if the distance achieved is greater than 30 meters. It means if distance is more than 30, so this as a success. So probability, this is counted as a success. And the probability K will achieve a success on any throw is this much. So he tried to divert your attention by giving this 30 meters. Our actual thing is 0.25. So success, chances of success is what? So it's 0.25. And chances of not success. Okay, it is a very clear 0.75. Okay. More than 7. You remember we have a special formula for this kind of thing. When x is bigger than r, formula is q to power r. There's a formula for geometrical probability. If you remember, geometrical probability formula given, geometrical we use normally geo and p inside. Probability of favor, right? So in this option, we have a favor is this much, and but Q is called not favor. So when is, for example, if I say that throw more than 2, So more than 2 means x is bigger than 2. Simple. Q is 0.75. So simple, we write the power 2. This is the answer. Okay. But in this particular situation, he said more than 6 throws. So simple technique, we have to take it here. So we have to, because he said that x is bigger than 4, bigger than 6. So we have to find this bigger than 6, sorry, 6. Okay, students. So simple and clear. Q to power 6 according to this formula of geometrical probability. And if we type in calculator, answer is coming 0.178. So I hope so. This concept is very, very clear. The probability that for a random sample of the 10 throws there, okay, and the 10 sample 10 throws, K receive at least 3 success. Now again, sample is 10 here, okay, and at least 3 means, what is at least 3 means, student? At least 3. It means 3, 4, 5, 6 onwards is our target. And he's saying that at least okay, success. So success is what means probability of favor is 0.25 and probability of not favor is very clear. Well, 1 minus that, so 0.75. Okay. Now this question is we convert into binomial formula, and binomial formula, you know it very, NP. So n is total sample we given, and p is for probability of favor. And formula, all of you familiar, n CR Q to power n minus R P to power R. Okay, this formula will use binomial to solve the question. But thing is that what is n? N is total sample. Okay, but thing is that this we can't find it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till 10. Till 10. We can't find it. Okay. So and let me tell you one thing. Some students think this is why we can't apply here, because it is unlimited, more than 6 throws. There are infinite throws are there. So this formula we can apply for infinite values, but binomial formula we can't use for infinite. We are bound for finite, actually finite options. So finite options means from 3 till 10. So, but can we find all these? No. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, we're looking for these values. So can I do one thing? I find 0, 1, 2 and subtract from 1. So 1 minus that. So this is our planning. R is equal to 0 plus R is equals to 1 plus R is equal to 2. And we can find it. And this full event is called 1. From 1, if I subtract 0, 1, 2, I will get my required answer. So let's apply formula. And formula is what? Formula is mentioned on top. N is 10, you know very well. R is 0, and I think I can apply. 10 is 0. And Q is Q 0.75. P is 0.25. Again, 10C1. I write the powers later on. Just wait. So here 0.75, here 0.25, here 0.75, 0.25. And the difference of 10 and 0 comes here. So 10 minus 0, 10. And this 0 goes directly here. So 10 minus 1 become 9 comes, and 1 directly goes here. And here 8, and here 2. Now students type in calculator. So let's see. I'm typing. Okay, 10 to 0 is 1. So no need to waste your time in calculating these such a things. Some student waste time here. So be something to power 0 is 1 is also 1. So anyway, we type in calculator, and final answer is coming after subtracting from 1 is 0.474. And I hope so. The point is very, very clear. Question number 4, we have students. Random variable x takes 2 each value to elect each of these values 1, 2, 3, 4, and each value probability is given here 1 by 4. It means simple story. The probability of 1 is 1 by 4, 2 is 1 by 4, 3 is 1 by 4, and 4 also 1 by 4. All right. So two independent values of X are chosen random. I give example to you. I take 1, I take 4. This is called two numbers taken. If the values are same, like say 1 and 1 same, so the Y is takes the value, whatever take the value, that is our answer. Okay. And in case he's saying that if the values are otherwise, it means they are not same. If then what happens? The larger number minus a smaller number. Example, 4 I take and 1. So they are not same. So 4 minus 1 give you 3. I hope so got a point. So let's see now how we can make it. First of all, students, we can try, wait a minute, space is enough available. All right. So we can do one thing. Um, It's not easy to make a tree diagram, but anyway, I'll try because tree diagram will help us a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we have a 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. I try my best because it is a chances of mixing up. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can do other way even, but I think this is easy to understand. Okay, this number I pick once. He said two values pick, two values. So this is a second option. Okay. So look at it, student. If one same, so score is 1. I hope so got my point. Then I mentioned as a these are called X and score is represented by Y. So let's say Y is equals to 1. And if 2 and 1, so naturally they are different numbers. He said, look at it, it's a larger number minus smaller number. So 2 and 1, 2 larger, 1 smaller. So it gives us 1. 3 and 1, the difference is they're not matching. So difference is 2. 4 and 1, they are not same. So difference is 3. I hope so you got idea. And 1 and 2, they are not matching. So difference is 1. 2 and 2, they are matching. So difference is because they're matching. So same answer, we'll take it 2. And 2 and 3 are not same. So difference is not difference. Yeah, because they're not same. So difference is 1. 4 and 2, they are not matching. So difference is 2. And 1 and 3, they're not matching. So difference is again 2. So 2, 3 and 2 is difference is 1. And there's a 3 score. Here 4 and 3, this answer is coming 1. I hope so. Now you got a picture clear. 3, 2, 1, and 4. So this is, I think, clear picture. Now we have to make a table according to situation. We have to make it like this. And he said that Y, probability of Y. So we have 4 options. You can see that scores are, 1 minute, let's make a division in half here. And now I can make it easily. Okay, score is 1, 2, 3. Okay, students. So 1. How many ones we have? Count. And so it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, students. But one branch answer is what? Here 1 by 4, and here 1 by 4. And actually every branch is 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. So student, in short story, actually what I'm doing, 1 by 4 into 1 by 4, then 1 by 4 into, so add them. So why waste my time? I find branch, the probability of the one branch. Actually, here each branch, the probability is 1/16. How come? 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. So just concentrate, like each full branch from this till end, not even this, even this. So answer is 1 by 16. So how many ones come, students? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 times to this. So we got a 7/16. How many twos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 by 16. How many threes? So 1, 2, 3. So I get 3 by 16. And how many fours? How many fours? Yeah, only one last number. So 1 over 6. Interesting. If you add them, must be 1. The sum must be 1. So check 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 9 plus 7, 16, and 16 divided by 16 is 1. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This point is very, very clear. And let's go for next question. Next part, sorry. Probability y is equal to 2. Like if y, the score is 2. And given that y is even. So, given that. So score is 2, 2. Given that y is score, it must be even. After given that will come in denominator. So probability of even number will come down, and score is 2 and even number. Okay, this is a score actually. Okay, all right. So check it here. First of all, what is a even number? So first of all, check it. How many chances are there if even numbers are there? Okay, so even numbers are there if you check it. So this is a 4 and 2. So this is 1 plus 5, 6. So 6 by 16 is coming for even number. And he said that even number and score is 2. Even numbers and score is 2. So it has been even number and score is 2. So 2 over this only. So 5 over 16. And 16 is 16 cancel out and we get 5 over 6. I hope so. You got a point very clear. And question is completely over. And let's go for next. So next question number 5 we have, students. The question is what? The time in hours Devin plays a game machine each day is normal distributed. So it's question of a normal distribution with a mean given by him 3.5 and deviation given by him 0.9. Find the probability that random days chosen day Devin plays a game his machine has more than 4.2 hours. So I think this is easy. Time more than 4.2 hours. You know what is the formula, student, when you want to convert normal form x minus mean by deviation? So x is this number. So let's try to use it. I write z as I will convert it. I'll write z 4.2 minus mean, and mean is 3.5 over deviation 0.9. And if I type this in calculator, okay, it is coming 0.778. Okay, now, student, I always do it by bell shape. First question you ask yourself, is it positive or negative? Positive. And positive always go right side. If negative comes, it's always left side. Okay, then I will write this number here, and xz is bigger than that. Bigger is right side. So this area I'm looking for. And for your knowledge, whenever I will see the value from the table, okay, 0.778, it give me from left corner till that number, which I will use it. It means you give me answer the white region. So then I need the other one. So 1 minus that, because the area of the whole bell shape is 1. Because like a total probability, this area represents the total probability of the whole bell shape. So 1 minus this will get the 1 minus the white region will give you this answer. The problem is that let's see how we can find this value. So 0.778. 0.778. 0.778, this line I will use. 0.7 from here and 7 from here and 8 from here. So 0.7794, 24 add right inside 8 and 11 and 8, 0.787818. 7818. So I'm writing here 0.7818, and final answer I'm getting after subtracting 0.218. This is a probability he was asking for. So let's go for next part. He's saying on 90% of the day, Devin plays on his games machine for more than 3 hours. Okay, so more than 3 hours. So student means that time is a small t used, no problem. More than, or you can say that capital T more than a particular time, t hours, is equals to 90%. And students, what to do again? I'll write Z here because this number I have to convert it. This minus mean is what? Mean is the 3.5 over deviation 0.9 equals to 0.90% is called 90 by 100. So 0.9. I hope so clear. And this number I will take as a let t minus 3.5 over 0.9 as any variable a. So this is I call as a. Okay, student, what is the rule? Rule is let's go for this, and situation was called bigger than a. Is the interesting part is going to come if I take bigger than a. This is a positive number. If I take it here and positive answer, take it. Problem will come what? What is this answer? 1 minus phi of a and 0.9. If it goes there, it comes here. So it gives a phi of a equal to 0.1. And this is a problem we are facing here. And phi of a is equals to phi of what value will give 0.1. And problem is coming that lowest probability in this whole table is 0.5. It means this is a no lowest problem. So it means this is not possible. So it means that I will simple write a one line statement. So not possible. So 100% we can say that there's a positive not possible. So we can say let. So let. So it means a is 100% negative. Why? It is why that is why we are not able to solve it. And let's start. If this region is coming, for example, is negative, this number, and same story I'll start from here, from this line, students. So p z bigger than a, but don't say a, say minus a, because this value is such a way that it's not giving our answer. So 100% this value is, I mean, if t value is smaller than this, so this answer will become negative. If t value is bigger, let's say 4, so this answer become positive. So t value 100% less than 3.3.5. That is why this current situation we are not getting answers. So let's talk about the situation. Z is bigger than minus a is this region. And this region means if I draw a same number, same negative number in positive side, students, and this area and this area 100% same. Why this area same, students? Because diagram is symmetrical. Okay, that is why. And how to write this one, students? Phi of a only. Why? Because from left side when I reach is number directly phi of coming. So equal to 0.9000. I added myself. And let me check that what is a number coming in its side. And we have and this number, wait a minute, this number 0.9. Luckily, it is available in the bottom of the table, 0.9 probability, 1.282. 1.282. Even I find from the table, it becomes same as 1.282. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, 1.282. I'm writing here 1.282. Okay. And when I plug in this value, students, so let's see what happens, students. 1.282. This is cancel out. Okay. And what I get it here, I get it here. A is coming. What, student? A is coming 1.282. But he said we consider negative, so I will keep it negative 1.282 and 282. And this value, student, I will plug in here. This one. So t minus 3.5, t minus over 0.9 equal to negative 1.282. 282. Okay. And now I'm going to find it with calculator. So negative 1.282, negative 1 2.282 times 2.9 and plus 3.5. And answer is coming with me. Time is 1.8549. Just check once again. He said less than 90, less than or more than? Yes, more than, correct. So I hope so. The concept is very clear. Yeah, more than, more than. It is mentioned here, game machine more than T hours, more than T hours. All right, this is correct. So let's recheck because my value is coming. Yeah. So this is I taken as a value minus mean by deviation 3.5, 0.9. This is all correct. And more than T hours. Okay, all correct. So I taken negative. This is all correct. And this is correct. Yeah, correct, all correct. And now check again in my calculator. 0.9 times 2 negative 1.282 and plus 3.5. Yeah, this is some mistake is there. Now it's coming correct. Only typing issue with my calculator. That is why I was thinking, and answer is coming 2.35. Okay, all right. And let's talk about the next part, students. Next part is what here? Calculate to estimate the number of days in a 365 days on which the day Devin plays on his game machine. Between this, so 2 point, it means time is between that. So let's see, time is less than 4.2 and bigger than 2.8. Okay, and I think so. These numbers we have already here. Bigger than 4.2 we have already here. Okay, bigger than 4.2. So I think what is technique here? I think we can do it. Simple 4.2 minus 3.5 over 0.9. And here 2.8 minus 3.5 over 0.9. So let me type, students. So 2.8 minus 3.5 and divided by 0.9. Yeah, I'm getting here I'm getting here negative 0.778. And what about this? 4.2 minus 3.5 divided by 0.9. And I'm getting again, but positive 0.778. Correct. And I discuss in detail, student, if you remember that if one value is positive, other value is negative, and we're looking for the middle area. What is technique? Phi of the positive number and plus phi of the this other positive number, but without the minus sign. Add them both and minus 1. So same story I will apply here. Phi of 0.778 plus phi of this number without minus sign and minus 1. So short story, I got 2 of phi of 0.778 and minus 1. So let's find it. So 0.778. I think 0.778 we have before. 0.77778. Okay, no problem. Let's go to find from the table. 0.778. 0.7, yeah, 778. We have already. We have before it. And 0.778 is what? 0.7818. So 1 minute, check again. 0.778, correct. And it's coming 0.7818. 0.7818. Okay. And now I'm typing in calculator, students. And let me type 0.7818 into 2 minus 1. And my answer is coming here. This probability I'm getting, students, so 0.5636. But for your knowledge, what is he's asking for? Estimate a number of, or sometimes he said expected value, expected, expected or estimate, same meanings. So we have a special formula for it. What is that? So estimate. And what is the formula? Mean is actually like a mean formula, NP formula, musical NP, right? So N is 365 days. And pro B is this answer. So, and we use always for the expected value, E of X equal to NP. They are same. Okay. So it means that, this 0.5636 and times to 360 students. So I get 20203, and let me check 0.56. Okay, I think, wait a minute. If I use 3 as of the probability, then I think, okay, here 0.64. And if I use here, but what you're doing, okay, also correct, not wrong, okay. 0.564 into 300, and it was correct. Even you can use a 4DP answer, no issue at all. For more accurate answer, and hold on, this is a 365 days, not 60 days. Sorry for that. 365 into 0.56 and 36. And answer is coming with me 205 or 206 approximately days. Okay, I hope so. The point is very, very clear. Let's go for next question. So question number 6, we have a time in 3 minutes taken 150 students to complete a particular challenge on summarized in a following cumulative frequency table. So time taken is given here, and we given already table is mentioned. So let's see how we can do it. Cumulative frequency always make a long y-axis, and these always make a long x-axis. And I can introduce here 0, okay, and this 20 I can introduce here. I think, okay, not hard to know. So what is along x-axis? 100 values. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 19, 100. So I have no choice except this one only. And here I take it, and one more, 1 minute please. So now I take another one. Okay, this along y-axis and along x-axis. So what is along x? Time in minutes. So this is a time in minutes. This is I'm not saying compulsory, but it's good to make it and don't take risk. So this is a 20. I can make 10, 20, but I can make it easy for me. 0, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And what along y-axis, students? So 150. I think we can take a 20, 40, 50, 60. I think 20 is okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, that's good. So 20 here, 40 here, 60 here, 80 here, 100, 120, 140, 160. All right, simply 150. And this is called, these are called students, 150. So number of students here. Number of students. All right, CF. All right, so student, let's start. But before we start, scale must know it. 20 by 20 by 10. So 2. So one small box is 2 actually, not along the x-axis, even y-axis. Make sure. And now I can make a scale and now start. So 20 and 12. 12 along y-axis and 20 along x-axis. 12 and 20. So 12. Where's 12? 10. And as I said, 1 is equal to 2. So this 12 here and 20. So this point is very clear. Next point is 30, 48. 30, 48. 30, 48. So 30 is here and 48 is here. Reason is a 50 and 1 box down is 48. Next is a 40 and 106. 40 and 106. 40 come from here and 106. So 3 box above. So 106. Okay. Now I can go for next. Okay. Wait a minute. All right. So when you talk about the next part is what, students? 60 and 134. 60 from here and 134. 134. 130 here, and it means where 60 line? 60 is here line. 134. 30 is here and 2 box above. Then 150. 100 and 150. 100 and 150. This is 100. It is not there, I think. Yeah. So 100 and 150. So let's start, students. And joining criteria, you know it. Don't use scale. And no, it is a more banding. So anyway, diagram is done. So student, let's go for next part. He said 24% of students take K minutes or longer to complete the challenge. Okay, to complete the challenge, use graph to find estimate the K value. So 24%, 24% of what? Those students are 150 or 150. And if I find it 24%, 24 divided by 100 into 150, it is coming 36. But for your knowledge, students, 36 will not take from the bottom. No, 36 will take from the 150 below. Reason he said that 24 students take K minutes or longer. And for my question, so if I say, for example, 80 and longer, so this area we're looking for, 60 or longer, this area looking for, not backward area. I repeat my words, 80 and longer, this area, not this area. Okay, and 60 and longer, this area, not this area. As we're looking for right side area here, so in sense, I need this upper area, because for example, if I'm starting from this 60 and rightwards, from 60, I will bring the curve and here, and this is, so this portion we're looking for. So it means that is why I will take 24. What number I got? 36. So from top 36, and so from 150 subtract 36. So it is coming what? 150 minus 36. So 114. So 114, I'm looking for 114. So 114 students, 112, 14 here. Sorry, 114, 10, 110 here. So 14 is this number. And I will take a scale and I will reach on the line. Okay. And where I reach the line, students, I will go down. I hope so you're understanding what I'm saying. So I hope so point is clear. And this number we got 44 something or slightly more. Anyway, 42, 42, 44 coming. So it is estimation. So it means no problem at all. So how many students? So it said K8 minutes. So 24 minutes. Sorry, 44 minutes. Sorry, 44 minutes. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This part is very clear. Now let's go for the next part. Estimate the mean and standard deviation of the time taken to complete a challenge. Okay, So we have to make a table. Okay, what is the make a table technique? When he given us the CF graph, where we make a table, what is technique to make a table? So I think I need a space to make it. Here I can make it. So, okay. And so I take it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this is a 0 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 60, and 60 to 100. And this is writing here time, and here frequency. And this is coming directly, 12 comes here. But very interesting, what is coming here? So this 48 and 12 subtract, we got a 36. 106 and 48 subtract, we get a 58. And 134 subtract 106, I'm getting 28. And this subtract, I get 16. And this table I'm looking for the next part. So I take it down here, students. So this table is required here. So now I can do, because I have to make a 2 more columns for it. Okay, students. So I think I should do it. Make a 2 column or even 1 column also better. Okay, no need to make it. Okay, so this is called X, or is called mid class, representing by X. So 0 plus 20 divided by 2 got a 10, and 20 plus 30 got a 50, and 50 divided by 2 got 25. So 40 plus 30 is 70 divided by 2, 35, and 40 plus 600 divided by 2 got a 50, and 6160 divided by 2 got a 80. And now I can find the mean. What is the mean formula, students? If you recall, mean formula, we have sigma fx by sigma f. I'm doing direct, students. So what is technique to do it? So fx, what is fx, students? Is a very, very clear approach. Multiply them. F is here, fx, x is here. So 12 into this multiply. So 12 times to 10 plus 36 times to 25. I got it from here. And 58 times to 35. And 28 times to 50. And 80 times to 16. And divided by what number of students? Total 150 total, you know it. And mean is finally coming if you type in calculator. So 12, 12, 120, and then 36 and 25, 48, 50 and 35, 28 and 50, and answer is 5730 over 150. And finally, mean is coming with us is 38.2. And I hope so point is clear. Now deviation, what is the deviation formula, students? Deviation formula, you know it, sigma fx square over sigma f minus mean square. Okay, and now I'm going to find it. It means this is a tough job here, but do it carefully. And I'm going to do now. So first of all, fx square, make sure. So this is a square, this is x, square is the number. So 12 times 2, 10 square, fx square, 12 times 2, 10 square. And what is next? 36 times 2 to 25 square, 36 times 2, 25 square. Can I see the top values? Yes. Then is what is that number? 58 times to 35. 58 times to 35 square. Then 28 times to 50 square. Then 16 times to 80 square. And sorry, I need a space to write it. So I have to shift it slightly back and drag it back. And you know what to do, students? Afterwards, minus mean. Mean is what, student, here? Or 38.2 whole square. And divide this value by 150. and I hope so you got a point. And now I'm going to type in calculator. So this is coming with us. 1 minute is a long working, and we have to do very carefully. So anyway, this is coming. It's coming with us. Let me check properly, because small mistake will lead us a wrong answer anyway. Inshallah. So yes, so final answer I'm getting here for deviation. Finally is coming with us 17.9. Yes, student. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. The concept is very clear. So question number 7 we have, students. Find number of different ways in which 10 letters of word shopkeeper can be arranged so that all three E's are together. So all three E's. Before I start, let me check how many E's are there according to E's. So three E's are there, he said, like a E, E, E. And beside of E's, there are two P's also there. And total letters are 10. Okay, student, let's start. He said all three E's are together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10 letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he said three E's are together. So I take E, for example, here, E are here, E here. Count as a 1. He said that all E's are together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8, P8. Okay. And divided by this 2 P's repeating. Now here some students have a confusion. Okay. Just tell you. Okay, forget this 2 P's. Now some students can ask me, sir, why you not dividing 3 E's are repeating? Okay, if I divide 3P3, imagine this 3 repeating, but I will write 3P3 also, because these 3 have a different order. Okay, this like shuffling 3 inside. So this shuffling inside is a divided by repetition, but actually such like this never happens. Why not happens? Because they are similar elements. We cannot differentiate that how they will move backward or forwards, because how we understand which E come first or second place. That is why it is very hard to judge here. That is why we will not divide by that. But this P2 will divide, because this will move different places. That is why. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And if you type in calculator 8P8, or you can write 8 factorial, 8 factorial by 2 factorial, and 2 factorial is 2 actually. Okay, students. So if you write just 2 only, no problem at all. 20160 is our answer. Find number of the ways, different ways in which 10 letters of the word shopkeeper can be arranged so that P's are not next to each other. P's are not next to each other. So let's pick a plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 29 lines, 10 boxes. He said P's are not next to each other. I will go reverse order. I said no, P are next to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then it means when P's are together. P's are together. So it means 9P9, okay? And 3 E's will naturally repeat. This 3 is for what? For the E's are repeating. but this P will not repeat because we take together. And now if they are not together, how we can find, students? So total result. What is total? If we have all 10 letters are there, so all 10 letters are there and there's no problem of fixing. So what is answer that? 10P10 divided by 2P2 into 3P3. This come from where? 2 for the 2 P's, 3 for the 3 E's. So this answer minus the above answer. So I hope so you got a point clear. And let me check what answer is coming. Okay, so 10 factorial or whatever you can say. I hope so you got it. And 9 P9 or 9 factorial divided by, so answer is coming with me 241920. So there is many other ways also available, but I think this is a easy way for student to understand. Find the probability. Probability is asking, make sure probability formula is favor up by total outcomes down. Make sure. So what is the rule? Find the probability is clear. The random chance of choosing an arrangement of 10 letters of the word shopkeeper has e's at the beginning, at the end. It means they come in starting stage and the last stage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lines, so 10 boxes. So E come in the start stage, E goes the second middle stage. And they block. They will not move at all. And now how many letters left? So next letter total are 10. Out of 10, 2 fix, 8 left. So this 8 left. If 8 left, students, so naturally you can see here, because it's 8 letters inside, 8P8 or 8 factorial divided by, because E are fixed, but 2 P's are still repeating. So 20, we'll type in calculator 20160. I hope so. The point is very clear. Because these are fixed, so they will not move anywhere. We will not, they're not a part of question. Just assume that they are not a part of question. Last part, he's saying four letters are selected. Okay, 4 letters are selected. Yeah, 4 letters are selected. Sorry, we need a probability. Sorry for that. So probability means this is the answers, I got it. And now total answers, we got it before without restriction here. This is without total result. So 10P10. So this means I have to, so probability is equals to 20160 divided by what? And that is, I will check it, what answer coming. So 10 factorial or 10P10 divided by 2 and divided by 6. So 302400. So answer is finally coming 1/15. So this is our answer. So let's go for next question, students. 4 letters are selected from 10. Selected is a little bit tough task, and especially those options when they are repeating letters are there. So when they are repeating letters are there, so it means they are P's also, they are E's as well, they are others. Okay, so 3 things are there: P's, E's, and others. And what he's saying here, so the different selections are there. We have to select 4 letters, make sure 4 letters. But if they are uh, must include P one time, 1 letter P, not 2. Sorry for that, 1 only. So this is a line for P, this is a line for E, and here I'm going for others plan. So what is options we have? 1P is fixed. That is for sure. 1, 1, 1. I don't know how many options are there. Let's see later on. How many E's? Let's say no E at all. So make it 4 letters. I will write here 3. So 1 E, no E, 1 P, no E, and 3 others. If I increase number of E's, so these others will reduce, and make sure P will not change at all. Or maybe increase, this E will increase to make it 2, and this others will reduce as a 1. And one more option we have, students, and that is if 1 and all 3 E's are here and nothing, no other letter is of others coming. Now just solve it and get answer. And what is technique to solve it? But first of all, I will write it. P are done, okay, And others, how many letters? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. I put blue tick mark. I put a blue tick mark. Wait a minute. Or I put a, what is going on? Okay. All right. I underline 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 other letters we have. So naturally, this is a, okay, no problem. And 5C3. Okay, you need to type in 5C3, but I know 10 answer coming. So if one is there already, so I need a, here no issue, this one is okay. And 5C2 is also 10. Okay, now if it is a, here is a, this one letter comes from the 5. So 5C1, which is a 5 answer comes, and last answer 5C0, which is 1. So it answer total results are coming, total options are 26. So 5 plus 5, 10, 25, and 1, 26. So I hope so the point is very clear and paper is completely over. And best of luck for exam and pray for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.